Hey everyone, welcome back. Guys, in this video you are going to learn how you can create orders in Shiprocket application directly and automatically from Google Form Submissions. So guys, this automation is going to be very useful for e-commerce store owners. Here we are integrating Shiprocket application with Google Forms. So guys, Shiprocket is a logistic management and shipping platform for e-commerce store owners. And generally what happens when e-commerce store owner receives orders from their customers, they have to manually create an order for the shipping company and forward that same order to the shipping company. Okay, so guys, this automation is going to help them a lot, and let me show you how it will look like. So guys, this will be the flow of this automation. Here we have created a form with the help of Google Forms application. In place of Google Forms, you can use any other form builder like Pabbly Form Builder or Jotform or Typeform. And here, as and when the e-commerce store owner fills and submit this form, an order will be created here in Shiprocket application automatically, and the shipping management will start working. Okay, so here the e-commerce owner need not to manually create orders for the shipping every time they receive any order from their customers. So it is going to save a huge amount of time of theirs. And to set up this automation, we are using Pabbly Connect, which is an integration and automation tool. And the best part is anyone can set up this automation very easily without any coding skills or programming knowledge. So guys, let's set up this automation together with me right now. So guys, to set up this automation, first of all, you need to log in into Pabbly Connect and reach the dashboard of Pabbly Connect like this. Okay. So to reach here, you can use this link, that is pabbly.com/connect, and we have pasted it in the description. And from here, you can set up your free Pabbly Connect account in just 2 minutes, and you will get 100 free automation tasks for every new month. Okay. So sign up right now and log in to reach here. And after logging in, you will see this window. From here, click on this Access Now button of Pabbly Connect and you'll reach this dashboard. And here you need to create a workflow of automation. For that, just click here on this Create Workflow button. And here you can give any suitable name to your workflow. So I'm giving the name here, Create Orders in Shiprocket automatically. Okay. So after filling the name like this, you just have to click on this create button and you can see your workflow page is loading up here. And on this page, you will see the trigger and the action. So automation work on these two things. So the trigger is the happening of an event which is going to trigger or starts this workflow, and the action would be the response towards the trigger. As in our use case, the trigger would be a new form submission received via Google Forms, and the action would be to create an order in Shiprocket. Okay, so first of all, we need to set up this trigger. So from this choose app field, choose your trigger application, which is Google Forms in our case. So select Google Forms, which is this. Okay, and here now you have to select the trigger event as this new response received. Okay, and it will give you this URL. This is called as a webhook URL, and it is used to fetch the data out from any external application and bring the data here in the workflow. Okay, so with the help of this, we are going to make a connection with our Google form, and after that we are going to capture the response of the form submission. Okay, so you can follow these instructions written here to make that connection. Let me show you how exactly we can make this connection. So guys, first of all, you need to reach the form application. So here is the form that I have created, you can see. And here I have many fields attached to create an order inside the logistic application, which is Shiprocket. So we are creating the orders from this form. Okay, and here I have a spreadsheet attached in this form, in which we are capturing the data of the form submission. Okay, so you can see this is the spreadsheet I have connected with this form. Okay, so here we are receiving the form submission. So guys, here you need to click on extensions, and from this add-on section, click on get add-ons. Okay, and you have to install an add-on here, which is called Pabbly Connect Webhooks. So search for Pabbly Connect Webhooks from here like this. Okay, and you need to install it here. So it will just take 2 minutes to install this add-on, and as you can see, it I have already installed it, so it is showing installed, so I do not need to install it again. But guys, once you install it, you need to refresh your spreadsheet. This is an important step. After installing Pabbly Connect webhooks add-on in the spreadsheet, please refresh your spreadsheet. Okay. After that, when you click on extensions, you will find this Pabbly Connect webhooks option available in the drop down. From here, you have to click on this initial setup. From this Pabbly Connect webhooks, click on initial setup. And here guys, you will find these two fields, the webhook URL field and the trigger column. So in the webhook URL field, you just have to copy this webhook URL and paste it here, okay, in this URL field. And in the trigger column, you have to put the final data entry column of your spreadsheet that is going to trigger the workflow. Okay, so you can select any trigger column. Here I am going to select this column. Let me show you. I'm going to select this AJ column. Okay, so this is the final data entry column, guys. This means when you start adding the data, you have to start adding the data from the first column and keep entering the data, and finally you have to add the data here, and that is going to trigger the workflow, and the whole data of that row is going to be forwarded. Okay, so my trigger column is this one, AJ. Okay, so click on extensions from Pabbly Connect webhooks initial setup. Put the trigger column as AJ, and in the webhook URL, let me copy this webhook URL and I'm going to paste it here in this field, right, like this. And here you can see, as I have copied this URL, it started showing this waiting for the webhook's response. So this means now we have to perform a test submission. So the test submission means we are going to capture the data of a form submission here inside our workflow. Okay. So to get the data of the form submission, you just need to go back to your spreadsheet, and from this initial setup only, you need to click on this send test button. So it will send the data of the first row that we have in our spreadsheet that we have captured from the form submission. It will send the data to our workflow as the test data. Okay. So just click on send test and you can see it is showing test data sent successfully. Okay, so let's check in our workflow if we got the data. And you can see in this response received section, we got the test data as this. So it started showing all the data that e-commerce store owner has filled in the form and to create an order, and it got captured here like this. Okay, so we are done making the connection. Now go back to your spreadsheet. From here, click on submit. Okay. Now you have to do one thing more, which is click on extensions, and from this Pabbly Connect webhooks option, click on this send on event button also. Please click on send on event so that whenever you receive a form submission again after setting up the automation, the data will be transferred automatically. Okay, so we are done making the connection here. And now what we want to create an order out of this data in Shiprocket application. Okay, for that to happen, we are going to use this action step. And from this action step, I'm going to search for Shiprocket application. This is Shiprocket, guys. And here you have to select the action event as create order. So it will create an order in Shiprocket. Okay, click on connect. And from here select add new connection, and here it is asking enter the email address of API user. Okay, that is the email address by which you have created in API configure settings. Okay, so guys, here to make a connection with Shiprocket, we need to have the access of Shiprocket's API. Okay, so guys, you can create a API user inside Shiprocket to get the API access and then fill in the details of that person here, like the email and the password of the API user, and then we can make the connection. So guys, you just have to click on this API configure settings and you will reach this page of settings of Shiprocket. Okay, and from here guys, you can create a API user by clicking on this API user button. And here I have already created these API users of Shiprocket, so I'm going to use the existing credentials of this API user. Okay, to make the connection. So here I'm entering the email address and let me enter the password here. So after filling the password, you just have to click on save and you will be connected with Shiprocket. Okay, so let me fill in the password. So guys, you can see we are now connected with Shiprocket, and here you can see it is now asking for the order number, order date, area of the pickup address, the channel ID, the comment, the reseller name, and it has many things here to fill to create an order in Shiprocket. So we need to have all these things. So guys, the e-commerce store owner is going to fill that thing inside the form, and as we have captured the test details here in the first step, we have captured all these details via a form. Okay, so we got all these details. You can see the billing, mobile, product name, whatever we needed to fill here in this Shiprocket step, I have already captured via form submission in this step. Okay, so we are going to map the data from this step to the second step. But guys, still we have a few things missing here, and you can see it is asking for the order date, but we didn't have received the and it is asking the order date in this format, YYMMDD format. So you can see in this first step where we have captured the test data, we actually received a date, which you can see here. We have received the order date, but we have received this date in this format. Okay, so this is not YYMMDD, it's MMDD YY format. So we are going to change this format first to map it in the second step. The other thing is, here you can see and the other thing we have in this Shiprocket step is this field. You can see shipping is billing field. So it is actually asking select whether the shipping address is same as billing address or not. So if the shipping address is same as billing address, we are going to make it true. Otherwise, we are going to make it false. So we have actually asked for this thing in the form as well. Okay. So let me show you my form. This is the form that we have created, and here we have all the fields which we need to create an order in Shiprocket. So the seller is going to fill in all these details to create an order, shipping order in Shiprocket. And here we have this field, you can see shipping address same as billing address. So if the shipping address is same as billing address, he can select true, and otherwise he can select false. And when he selects false, some other fields will open up in which they have to enter the billing address as well. Okay, so to get these values passed here in the order in Shiprocket, we are going to map the values here accordingly. Okay, so guys, first of all, let us apply some other steps to get all the things that I have told you. So here in between these two steps, click on this plus icon and another action step will open up. And from here, I'm going to select date time formatter option, date time formatter feature by Pabbly, to get the date in correct format, which we are going to need in the next step. So in the action event, you have to select format date only option, click on format date only, click on connect. Now it is asking for the date. So here I'm going to map this date that we have received as the test data here in the first step. Here you can see we have received the date label, which is this order date label. Okay, so I'm going to map it here. Just click here and you will see this previous step in the drop down, and from here only you can see all the details that you have captured, and from here click on order date to map it. Now we got the format at this MMDDYY. So select in the from format, you have to select the format of the date that you have received. Okay, so our format is this one, MMDDYY. Okay, and in which format you want to convert it? We want to convert it into reverse YYMMDD format. Okay, so you can check the format that we need to map here from this step also. In the Shiprocket step, we need the format as this YY-MM-DD. Okay, so select this one only from here, this one. Okay, right, then click on save and send test request, and you will see the result table as this in the changed format. We got the date in the changed format. Okay, so we are done for one thing. Second thing we want is the subtotal amount. Okay, for that to happen, just click on this plus icon, and from this action step, search for number formatter feature of Pabbly, search for number formatter, and here in the action event it will give you this option where you can apply some mathematical formulas with the help of this spreadsheet formulas option. Click on spreadsheet formulas, click on connect, and here it is asking for the formula. So guys, you can check the formula list by clicking on this check full list here, or what you can do, you can just come back to Shiprocket tab, and from this subtotal field you can actually copy that formula that you got here. So let me show you the subtotal field. This is the subtotal field, and here we got the formula. Just copy it like this, come back to the previous step, and here paste the formula. Okay, and in place of this product unit, just erase this values, erase these values. Okay, and map the data that you got from the form. Okay, so first of all we need to enter the selling price. So you will get the selling price from this Google form. Let me show you. So when you scroll down, you will find the selling price. So this is product selling price label. Just map it here. Okay, and after this star sign, click here. After the star sign, click, and from the Google Forms tab, now we need to enter the product quantity label. This is the product quantity label, map it, and after that click here in after the bracket here. Okay, and from here I'm going to map the discount label. So you will get the discount label here. This is the discount. Okay, so this is how you can map the things. Okay, so we are done mapping the values inside the formula. Now click on save and send test request. Okay, so it is showing, okay, it is not showing correct value. Okay, let me remove this. We have this extra braces here, just remove it. Okay, so this is the formula. Now click on save and send test request. All right, and here you can see in the result label we got the corrected value of the subtotal. So this result label we are going to map in the subtotal step. Okay, now make the connection again with Shiprocket because now we want to map the data. So when you click here, it won't show you the previous steps because we have added 2 more steps in between the first and this step. So you just have to make the connection again and it will start showing. So just select existing connection option. Okay, so because we have already filled the credentials, just select existing connection, click on save, and you will be connected with Shiprocket again. So we are now connected, guys, and here when you click on the order number, it will start showing you the previous steps, and from this first step map the order number. The order date we will find in the second step where we have changed the format, map the order date from second step. And here pickup address, just toggle this map button to on, erase this field, and from this first step map the pickup address. Okay, and in the channel ID select custom as default value. Okay, let it be. If you want to add any comment to the reseller, you can put a comment here. So here you can put reseller's name. Here it is asking for the company name, so from the first tab map the company name if you got. Okay, so you can just enter your company name manually here. So I'm putting here pabbly.com. Okay, right. So billing customer's first name, so you'll find the billing customer's first name here in this label. In the last name, map the last name. Okay, similarly you can map all the things. So if you have billing address details, map the billing address. This is it. Billing city, billing address 2. This is billing city. Billing pin code. So it's quite a long process to map all the details, but I think you have learned how to map the things. Let me show you this also. shipping is billing. So just toggle this map button to on, okay, and it will show you this kind of format, a formula kind of format. And here in the true value, just erase this true value, backspace it, only the true thing, okay. And from this Google Forms, map this true or false value that you got from the form. So guys, in this shipping is billing field, just erase this value which is showing true, just erase this, and now click here and it will show you the previous steps as this, okay. You will find the Google Forms step like this. So when you click here, you can see the value you have received for the shipping is billing field. So here when you scroll down, it is showing the shipping address same as billing labeled true, but guys, here it is showing true in capital letters. We want the true to be written here automatically in small letters. For that, what you can do, just go back to just scroll back, and here you can add a new step by clicking on this plus icon, and from that action window you need to select this feature of Pabbly which is called text formatter. So in the text formatter, choose the action event as text basic formatting, then click connect, and then it will ask for the string. So here map the string from the Google Forms, which is the same string in which it is saying the value as true in the capitals, okay. And now you can transform it into lowercase. So after selecting the lowercase option here, click on save and send test request. And in the result label, it will show you this value as true in lowercase, okay. So we got the capital letters here and we got the small letters here. Now we can map it. So just come back to Shiprocket step, make the connection again so that we can find the previous steps correctly. Just click existing connection and save again. Then scroll down to that same step which is shipping is billing, okay. So here we have this step. Toggle this map button to on. Now erase this true value which was previously written, and from this text formatter option, map this result label as true, okay. Similarly, you can map all other things to create an order. Let me map the values. So guys, I have mapped all the required details to create an order in Shiprocket. Now you can check your connection with Shiprocket by clicking on save and send test request, and a new order will be created here inside Shiprocket's order section. Okay, let me show you. I'm clicking on save and send test request here, and let's see what happens. And this is the response we have received. Let's check in Shiprocket if we got a new order. So I'm refreshing the order section of Shiprocket here. And you can see a new order is created here at 21st May, and this is a custom order. This is the order ID, this is the product's name, this is the payment, this is the customer's name. So guys, these are the same things you can see that we have mapped here, and it got added as a new order. You can see here we have added the values as these. Panchu Panchratan was the name of our customer, and the name is same here, okay. And this is the same details that we have mapped here, and according to these details, our order is created here automatically. So this is how it is going to work, guys. So we are done setting up this automation. So let me give you a quick recap what we have done here. So first of all, in the trigger, I connected Google Forms to capture the responses of the order, and we have fetched the test data like this. After that, I connected text formatter to get this shipping as billing value in lowercase to map in the next step, okay. So after that, I connected date time formatter to change the format of the date that we have received from the form, okay. So we got that format changed in this result label. After that, I used number formatter by Pabbly to get the subtotal amount by using this spreadsheet formula, okay. So we got the subtotal amount in this result label. After that, I finally connected Shiprocket application to create an order and mapped all the details that we got from the Google form and that we have created with the help of features of Pabbly, okay. And we mapped all the details here. So guys, when you map the data like this, what will happen? After setting up this automation in real time, whenever you receive a form submission, these labels are going to change accordingly and a new order will be created inside your Shiprocket. Okay, so you need to set up this automation only once. After that, you don't have to do anything manually. After that, it is going to run automatically. And the best part is you can use this same workflow that I have created, guys, because I'm going to paste the link of this same workflow in the description so that you can clone it in your own free Pabbly Connect account and start using this automation instantly. Guys, thank you so much for watching our video, and please let us know how our automation ideas are helping you in the comment section. And if you have any queries related to this application, please ask your queries from this forum link, and do check the pricing of this application from this link. And guys, we are open to ideas. If you want us that we should make videos on other aspects of your business, please do let us know in the comment section. And if you like our work, please subscribe to our channel.